Hey, Chris Winters here, and I wanted to share with you a couple of kind of inspiring stories that just came in through our Facebook groups on here. I have a couple of them, and it's just the moral of the story is this: is don't ever give up. Just keep striving. Stay on the path. Okay, what happens is a lot of people get distracted. They call it, the shiny object syndrome and stuff like that. That's completely normal. I get it. I've been there before. But you heard the saying before, the man or the woman that chases two rabbits catches none. So I'm going to flip this around and show you some of these and see if this shows up on the camera or not. Okay, so this is from our Callzoo ads. That's our pay-per-call ads on here. And I just wanted to say a quick update on here. Basically it goes on and says it's not easy, but there are plenty of proof it does work. Many of our friends in the group are doing well as well. He said a little proof here. We're averaging almost $1,800 a week from our newest client on here, and then he posts this, and that was just it's just 16 hours ago. So, and he goes on in there to say some really wise things, and that is you got to stick with it. And if you're one of these people, a lot of us can do this, and marketers are partly to blame for this because of the sales copy that they write and the way that they sell things. They make it seem like it's going to be push button riches, that you have to do very little work and all this kind of stuff. And people like to hear that because everyone wants to follow the path of least resistance. But come on, everything takes some work. You got to work at it and stay focused. And maybe you can relate to this or not, but people, they start to, they get a course and they come in and they start going through it, and then they realize, hey, this actually takes some work to do, and then they go back and then they hear another sales letter, another shiny object, and they go, oh, well, that sounds good, because it appeals to you, right? It's easy, you see the social proof and all that. And it's not that these courses and stuff don't work. Some of them, don't, but the majority of them have good intentions. But the thing that's going to make them successful is for you to stay focused on it. Let me show you another one. That was our AdWords. It's a local AdWords group in there. I'm going to show you another one. It's our e-com one. And our e-com one is really interesting because I grew it a year ago, and it was because a friend of mine contacted me and said, Chris, what do you do online? How do you make money and stuff like this? And people always do that, and I never know what to tell them. Because if I start to show them anything, then there's no skin in the game. They just take off and they do nothing. So it's like, don't waste my time. So anyways, he wasn't like that. I told him, I said, hey, if you want to learn something about this, go and look and watch these podcasts. There's 170 of them. Listen to each one 3 times, take notes, and get back to me. And he did. He worked in a steel mill, and today, it's been a little over 12 months. Today, what he does today is he makes over $20,000 profit per month. He documents it every day. I'm going to show you some proof here in a second. He just bought a brand new home, and he just got married. So he's completely turned his life around. So let's take a look at some of his on here. Let me just find it real quick. Yeah, here it is. This is good. So this is exactly what I'm talking about here. He says, hey guys, I just wanted to, and he's part of our e-com group. And he says, hey guys, just want to let you know that I went out on a 3-day event about the same kind of product we do. Paid a whole bunch of money on how to sell Amazon, and it was terrible. He got his money back. And he said on here, I just want to thank a million to Sean. That's the leader of the group here, the person I just told you about, and Chris, for the massive value you guys provide on here. And thank you for all who post in this group. Very helpful. Make it a great day. So basically he's saying, that's a great post because he admitted to the shiny object syndrome. He's basically saying he just got frustrated. And stuff, and he came back here because he knows, hey, this is the best place for him. We post, our Sean posts every single day of exactly what he did to make money on his Amazon store that day. Exactly what he does on that. So you could just copy it. He shows that every single day. and he's completely transparent. He's always in there helping everybody out. We have so many other successful students in there, but that's because it takes focus. You gotta stay focused at whatever you do. And anyways, that's about all I wanted to tell you right there. Just stay focused. There are a lot more other stories I was gonna share with you here on this little video, but I figured I kind of feel like it's getting a little bit too long on the end of it. So whatever you're doing, know it's not going to be an easy path, okay? You got to work at it. You got to stay steady to it. You got to stay devoted to it day in and day out, and you'll start to see the results on that end of it. If you start to go out there and you start to chase other rabbits, right, you're going to catch none. If you go out there and start buying other courses, you're going to end up doing what? Not just buying courses, okay? So, Chris Winters, I hope that helped you. I hope you related to it. I hope that helped you get focused. And I can't wait to hear about your success.